Hello everyone!
Hello! I'm still Tails.
Cheers, we are right back with you on the final stage of Sonic 3, if you were playing it without Sonic and Knuckles inserted.
Where are we now?
Launch Base Zone Act 2.
Yep, we're on pipes.
The part of this act is we are getting to the actual launch panels underneath the Death Egg.
So we're gonna go...
this is where it gets more heavily defended.
Yep.
And just a little bit trickier, really. I say trickier, it's not really. But the water comes back in, which is a pain in the ass. Have a cheeky little gamble here.
So what are we going to do? Gambling?
I'm going to gamble. Yeah, I'm going to win. Don't you worry. Oh, I'm going to launch off at a tangent while I do this.
Right.
I got on a public bus the other day, about 4. And I had a experience which I would like to name bus trauma. So It's about 4 p.m. Clearly a college had got out. And there's, they do the college thing where you sit one on each seat.
Yeah.
Everyone spreads out and has one on each seat. So I went downstairs and it was packed. And there were a couple of elderly people getting on behind me. So I was like, you know what? I'll go upstairs. I'm able and youthful and something like that. So upstairs I went and I got upstairs. And as soon as I got there, I looked and I was like, there's no spare seats. There are literally no spare seats.
No.
But I started walking.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, now I've got to pick my favourite person on this bus to sit next to. And then my brain's going, well, I can't sit next to like one of the young girls. That'd be weird. These guys. There are people with their legs over on both seats, so I've got to count those out. There's some people that are festively plump because it's not long after Christmas, and they take up the majority of both seats.
Yep. So you can't have them.
So I just kept walking. And I just kept walking, and I was like, if I stop, they're gonna know. They'll all know I'm having a bus trauma. So I just kept walking with the utmost confidence until I got to the very back of the bus, and I sat dead centre in the back of the bus with people either side that were clearly already having a conversation before I got there. And I was like, yep, this is my life now. I'm just gonna sit here and put my headphones in. So God knows what they thought of me, but I did have a right laugh.
You could have fit in. You could have been because you look quite youthful.
Yeah, I know,
you
but
could have
still,
been with the college lads.
I definitely could have done, but I have to pick my favourite college person to sit next to. And that it's a situation that's like, if you're on a single-decker bus, you'd stand. But I was already upstairs, and I wasn't backing down. I wasn't going downstairs.
Yeah.
There's no way. I'm just going to go out now. I've got the rings I need. So I was like, well, I guess I'll just keep walking. And then when I got to the back, I really had no choices left. So I sat dead centre, and I was like, yep. There'll be people that are like, why did he come and sit right there? There are so many spaces. Normally you go for like a kind, gentle, elderly lady, or a middle-aged either gender person, or a friend, or anyone who makes eye contact with you. Actually, that's the main way of doing it. But no one will make eye contact with me, so I was flicking my eyes around the seat as I'm going down, like. Maybe one of them will break it, and then it's like a Pokemon battle where it's like, actually, you looked at me, so now I sit next to you.
Now we must battle for our bus seats.
But yes, that was my bus trauma that I had the other day. Good times, right?
I think it's a very British thing to do.
It probably is a very British thing to do. I'd be interested in how different cultures actually deal with different things like that. I know the Japanese are all very polite. They probably not stretch out across both seats like some, especially college students and uni students. I mean, I'm guilty of it myself, but I will always give up the extra seat if there's someone that needs one.
Yeah, exactly.
But some people are like, actually, there are other seats with other people. I don't need to give up mine. But it will be a cultural thing. There'll be different cultures that deal with it differently.
Yeah, I don't know what the Germans do. I think the Germans are quite polite.
They are. For how polite we're supposed to be with our queuing and all that garbage. We're not very polite on buses. Or trains, for that matter.
The British are quite stuck up, though, aren't they? Sometimes.
No, I don't know. I think it's just, I guess it's all different forms of social anxiety. It is. That's what it is. I mean, the people that are blocking both seats don't want someone sat next to them because they don't want someone there to just be there. They want their own space and all that crap. And then the people walking on it, I'm like, I don't just want to pick someone and be like, you. Because I'd already walked past people, so it was clear at that point that I'd be singling someone out.
You should have doubled back to the very first person that you saw.
Just looped, gone downstairs, got off the bus, and then just wait for the next one. Oh dear.
I've done that before. I was in London and I'd been waiting for like 20 minutes for this bus. And then the bus turned up and it was ridiculously busy, so I just waited.
That's London for you.
I just got off and I waited.
But the thing about London buses are they're very frequent.
This was like every half hour.
We've been talking and I've done the stage.
Whee!
So this is the first boss, the only stage that has 2 bosses, unless it's the final stage.
That's not who beat the
So
boss.
you stand on here and then it shoots these big black balls and then you jump onto him. Actually, because I'm supersonic, I can just bounce in the top corner
Look at his
and
face.
stand here. He's like, my only weakness, hedgehogs! And that's it.
Yeah, so what
So
happens
now we get in his clown car. It's like Bowser Jr.'s clown
Oh,
car.
I can't get in. Oh, poor
So
Tails.
Sonic gets in Dr. Robotnik's flying, I don't know what that is, just his Robotnik machine. And now we are actually underneath the Death Egg.
And it's Knuckles! Hi, Knuckles.
He's like, no!
And then you're going to be like, yes?
Look, so he takes off, Dr. Robotnik takes off without Knuckles. He's going to space. I don't know why, but hey, he's going to space. He would try to go to space in Sonic 2 as well. In fact, he did. And we dropped the Death Egg out of the sky. You'll see here, these are the jets on the underneath. You've got some very rudimentary, nice Sega Genesis era flame effects coming in. Here they are.
Nice.
Yep, they are literally just a sprite. They don't move. But I think they look pretty good.
I wouldn't say they're bad.
No, they give a good sense of scale for the fact that you are actually doing this. So now we're on a small hangar conveniently placed underneath the Death Egg's only weakness.
Yep.
Quite like the Death Star's hatch that they shoot their missile into. Fuck! Okay, so I've lost the easy way to do this stage. Normally, if you go supersonic, you can just bounce on one side and kill him.
Okay.
I didn't, because I'm an idiot. So we'll do this boss properly. Why not?
So...
It's what all you do is ping on his head like this.
Oh, and then he goes away.
I can probably get a couple more. Might be able to knock him down a peg or 3. It's okay. Just need my 1 ring. The one true ring.
Yeah. I'm about to say, I'll try to get
I've got to dodge that spike. No! Why would you do this to me?
I was trying to help. Okay, I'll stand over here.
Oh dear, no, you're okay. Do you reckon Sonic will go home and be like, Tails, why? You're just killing me, man.
You're mate.
And that's it. That boss is actually completely different from the end boss of Sonic 3.
Really?
Yes, normally the night sky goes dark and he comes out with in a flying thing with 2 giant hands and he just like picks you up and slams you onto the floor.
That's friendly.
Yeah.
So this is now blowing up.
I don't really know why, but yes. So he drops us safe off, and then in the background, any second now, you get to see Sonic and Tails turn around, or just keep looking upwards. Here they are. Very rare you see these sprites, by the way. They're not in the game much. And there goes the Death Egg.
Suddenly very far away from us.
Yeah, but scale.
Or maybe it's a tiny Death Egg.
Yeah, that's it. It's a miniature one. It's just a small Death Egg, far away. And now we are playing Sonic and Knuckles, the first stage thereof. This is Mushroom Hill Zone, and I love it. It's
I
great.
like how the mushrooms are dancing.
This is a really nice zone, and you can play through it next time. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you for the start of Sonic and Knuckles.
Yes.
If you've enjoyed the playthrough so far, please consider subscribing, and thank you for watching either way. Goodbye!
Goodbye!
Where are we going?
I don't know.